Hi, and welcome to my page, Mibochi. My name is Gmo, the Oracle Goddess, and I'm here to do a reading for Gemini. Hi, Gemini. I'm a Gemini too, Gemini. This reading is going to be from October the 17th till November the 17th. This reading may or may not resonate with you, Gemini. If this reading does resonate with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Gemini, first off, I am the Oracle Goddess, so I pull from the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. Get it out, Janelle. Okay. All right. So I've already got those cards out, Gemini. The first card that you have here is the Enlightenment card. So something that you didn't see before, you see now. And I say that because right after that, you have the Release card. And there's a tree here. And there's some leaves falling. And I find it very interesting that it is the fall season, right? And then you also have here, to clarify, the Release card is fulfillment. So you see how in the Release card and the tree and the leaves are falling, and then right after you go to a fruit that is growing on a tree. You see what I mean? And then at the bottom of the deck, you have here openness, right? And then to me, it's giving me an energy of growth, right? This whole reading, Gemini, from October the 17th to November 17th is about letting go of what no longer serves you, right? Cutting away so that you can be able to grow and evolve, right? So for the month of October 17th to November 17th, Gemini, you had to let something go, you know, because again, whatever you were holding on to wasn't allowing you to grow here. You know, it wasn't allowing you to grow. It was stagnating you. And again, you're still in the energy of this, right? Allowing things to fall so that you can be able to grow. I find it very interesting here that you have here this fulfillment card, but there's a moon, right? The moon energy. And the moon energy is feminine energy, right? And then at the bottom of the deck, you have another moon here that is completely opened, right? So again, I keep thinking about growth, evolving, growing, right? Something that you released, Gemini, is allowing you to grow, is allowing the new to come in because you made room for it. When you have things that are in your life, Gemini, that aren't supposed to be there, it's taking up space. You know, it's taking up space. And when you're able to let those things go and release and move away from the person, that job, that place, that thing, that old relationship, right? Then you finally allow the people, places, that job to come in, right? So whatever it is that you had to release, Gemini, whether you're completely over it, whether you're not over it, whatever it is that now you've opened up openness. You've opened the way to the things that you are aligning to come in, because right after that bottom of the deck openness, you have a love, happiness. You see how, again, openness, and then the flowers are blooming, growth. You're evolving. You know, maybe you were in a situation, Gemini, where you weren't able to be yourself, where you weren't able to grow, where you weren't able to evolve. You know, maybe you were at a job, or you were around people that didn't have the right type of mind like you. Maybe they didn't think like you. Maybe they don't think growth. Maybe they don't have, you know, maybe they don't have the same type of thought process as you, or these people don't dream like you. They could be very, you know, traditional, or very stagnant, or very low vibrational, and they were keeping you in this same little, you know, with them. And now that you finally separated yourself from said job, person, place, or thing, is now you're finally opening up. You're finally blooming. People were keeping you from growing, Gemini. People were keeping you from growing. Okay? So let's clarify the overall energy. Why is enlightenment, release, fulfillment, and love here for Gemini's overall energy? You had this in reverse. I flipped it up. Manipulation, poor planning, untapped talents, insecure, lack of confidence, narcissism. So you could have been dealing with that with other people, all right? But when I look at the Magician card, the Magician card upright is an individual that can take, you know, the elements and he can create anything with it, right? You see that wand in that Magician's hand? He is able to create everything, anything. And with it being in reverse, it's almost like you're someplace, or you were someplace, that you can't do this. People keep you very confined, and it's not making you happy. It's not where you should be, right? Why is the Magician card in the reverse? Why is the Magician card in the reverse? Four of Pentacles. Stagnation, right? Control. You have to control yourself. You have to, that's Capricorn energy. And let's get more. Why is the Magician in reverse and the Four of Pentacles here? Let's get the whole spread. Just give me the two. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And then one more, please. And then that one popped out. The Knight of Wands and the Two of Cups. Yeah. Energy, passionate, inspired, action, adventure, fearless, impulsiveness. You know, you could be in a relationship, you could have been, or this could be past tense, or this could just be what's going on right now. You could be with an individual that's very Knight of Wands energy. And my Knight of Wands is a person that's there for a short time and not a long time. Knight of Wands is the type of person that is like gigolo, you know, or a woman that's there just, you know, for the benefits and not for the long haul, right? You could have been tied to people that are like that, right? And these people, you know, could have not allowed you to express your creativity, the things that you desire, the things that you want, because their minds don't expand that far, or they can't think like you know? I feel like I'm talking to a person that has like a scientist's mind, or individual that's interested in quantum physics, or people that like meditation, and people that like to affirm, and people that are just into, you know, very unconventional things that aren't bad. But you have some people that could either be traditional or just not open-minded enough. And these people hold you back, whether this be a job, whether this be a partner, right? Again, you have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It talks about lack of long-term vision, limited success or rewards, work without results, distractions. Like, you know, these people are distracted by the world, you know, and it's distractions, you know, a honeypot, a club, stuff that is just so low vibrational that it's just like, I don't know, Gemini. I'm hoping I'm getting somewhere with this, right? So when you say this is the overall energy that Gemini is dealing with or was dealing with, what is the outcome to the situation? What is the subject matter? Six of Wands. And why is the Six of Wands here? Give me three more cards. Ace of Pentacles. And why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Justice and Chariot. Wow. And you have Empress here at the bottom of the deck. Right. Virgo got some of these same cards here. The the Chariot, and the Justice card. But this Six of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Justice are just here to let you know you overcame it. Whatever it was that you had a hard time releasing, right? Whether you've done it or you're going to do it, you will progress. You will have a victory. There will be more opportunities when this, thing that you've completely released and let go of, if there is some residual energy still there, that will have to clear up before the new comes in. Whether you're whether you're ready for it or not, right? It's gonna come in at the right time, is what I'm trying to say here, Gemini. Because the Six of Wands talks about victory. It talks about recognition. It's you winning over a battle, right? Ace of Pentacles talks about new opportunities, right? Abundance, a new career, a new venture, right? The Chariot talks about, forward movement, right? And then you have the Justice. The Justice is on your side. Fairness, equality, clarity, you being able to see things clear, you being able to do things the way that you want to do things, you being able to be in the energy that you want to be in, right? You're being able to be in the Magician energy, because where the Magician energy lies is where you can prevail, right? You have the Empress at the bottom of the deck, right? And then after that, you have the Lover's card. You being able to take care of yourself and pour into yourself and love yourself and give to yourself is going to open up, right? Open up the way for new things to come in. The new, real love, right? That great job opportunity that you've been wanting but you can't have, now that you have let go, whether this is something that you've done or not, or going to do, when you do it, once you clear out the energy, you'll be able to charge ahead, Gemini. People were not keeping people, whether it's a job, whether it's a lover, whether it's an ex, whether it was friends, whomever, right? Whether it was family, whoever it was that, you were around that weren't helping you to evolve and grow, you will, or you have already released them. And when you do, if you haven't, you will feel like a Ten of Wands being released, like boulders on your shoulders being let off, and you being able to finally be free, is what I'm getting here, Gemini. You being able to go wherever the wind takes you and not have to worry about said person holding you back. That's your justice. What is their justice? What is their justice? What is their justice? Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold. Worry. Poverty mindset, lack of mindset. See, just why is the Five of Pentacles here for their justice? Why is the Five of Pentacles here for their justice? You have a Tower, you have the King of Pentacles, you have the Hermit card. I got a reality check. Like somebody's going to have a reality check. Where they had balance, there's no more balance. Where there were finances, there's no more finances. Where there was the job steady, there's no more stability. And that's their judgment. Ooh, speaking of which, judgment. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's going to be their justice, where your justice is going to be the Six of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot card, the Justice card, the Empress here, and the Lovers. You could be meeting a new Gemini. Or if that's not the case, it's just you. It's just you I can't even speak. Harmonizing with self. Speak, Janelle, speak. It could also be that you find a new relationship that's better suited for you, right? Could be a Taurus or a Libra or another Gemini. And I'm also getting here someone whose Mercury is in Gemini or Virgo, okay? That's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope this reading was helpful. We're in 15 minutes. I hope it was helpful, right? Let's see if we can do some T cards and see what's going on with the T. What's the T? What's the T for what's going on around Gemini? What's going on around Gemini that they're not aware of? What's going on around Gemini that they're not aware of? You got travel. You could be traveling here, Gemini, for the month of October, November 17th. I know I am. What else? What's the T? Bad reputation. Somebody has a bad reputation. I wonder who. Caught a case. Sexual infection, sexual disease, rash. Okay. Somebody caught something, Gemini. Ooh, Lord. Hustling, Gemini. Making it rain. Focused on money and getting it. Okay, okay. That's you, Gemini. You could be traveling. You could work over the road. Somebody is holding a grudge, Gemini, on you because you rejected them. What else is going on around Gemini? Everything is falling on the floor, Gemini. Clout hungry. Says anything, does anything, makes shit up and dramatic. Okay, somebody's clout hungry. Crying over you. Sad, hurt, upset. Always partying. Whoever this person is, they always partying. They probably doing it because when they at home by their lonesome, they sad about you. I'm not telling Gemini. One more, because I'm not going to go to this. I'm not going to be doing this too much. A groupie. Somebody who always around. Why is this person like this? Broke ass. Ooh, Gemini, I'm done. Anyway, Gemini, that's been your reading. I hope it was helpful in some way. Ibochi.